What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great, or doing well, and I'm here back with another video. And I want to talk about Superman. Yes, Henry Cavill's Superman is back. He was in the post-credit scene of Black Adam, and he brought a video out that was officially back. He's going to be in more projects now.
I wanted to make it official that I am back as Superman.
People were actually over the moon because we've been wanting him back for years now. So I actually want to talk about the first kill of Henry Cavill, Zod, that infamous scene in Man of Steel, and talk about Christopher Reeve's Superman. He's also his first kill, and they are two completely different. When Henry Cavill's Superman killed, they were like, "Oh no, my Superman doesn't kill." Like, what? It just tells me that you haven't read the comics, or you haven't seen the Christopher Reeve's version, or you just want to be part of the conversation and you are just trolling. So in the second Superman movie, Superman, Zod, and his other people are in the Fortress of Solitude, and Lois Lane, who has been taken hostage, to get Superman to get into the chamber and take away his own powers. And of course, the #1 Superman hater, Lex Luthor, is there also. And then Christopher Reeve's Superman tricks Zod, takes away his powers, but Zod doesn't know that. And in that moment where he bows down, kneels, pretends to, come under his rule, he just snaps his hand, threw him over, and he killed him. And look at his face.
Switched it in there.
Yeah, that is just the first of his kills. We'll talk about the others in later videos. I mean, I don't blame him for killing Zod. This guy basically kidnapped and threatened to kill the woman he loves, plans to subjugate Earth and all that. So yeah, F Zod. But still, you see that smile on his face? It was cold, it was calculated. Yeah, he was doing it to save the world, to save Lois Lane, all that. But just look at his face. That is not someone who just, murdered someone and was, horrified about what he has done or what he possibly could do in the future. Now, let's look at Man of Steel. This now much more appreciated movie came out in 2013, and it just had the story flipped. This Superman, this Clark Kent, wasn't, the perfect farm boy, goody two-shoes, the American justice and all that. He was dealing with, some stuff, to say the least. Not saying he can't be or shouldn't be, but it would just be easy for him to just start off right off the bat and just be the perfect Superman, the good Superman that we know and love. Like, where's the trials and tribulations that is going to shape him into that mind? The only reason he revealed himself was because Zod was threatening Earth. Let me remind you, the only reason he revealed himself to Earth was because of the threat of Zod, and that was the first time he wore his suit. And after all the fights with the generals and all that, he fought with Zod himself. And look at what Zod told him.
There's only one way this ends, Cal. Either you die or I do.
Yes, when people watch this movie, they actually forget this part. Superman actually took him to orbit. All the fight was crazy. It was destructive. I mean, what else was Superman going to do? People say that, they were destroying the city. Like, what was Superman going to do? He took the guy to space. The guy crashed back to Earth along with him. And then at this moment is when things just took a crazy turn. This guy says he was going to kill everyone and he was going to start with this family. Listen again, it was not just about these people. It was about him killing, as many people as he can on this earth and, subjugating it, becoming his ruler and all that. If you are watching a movie at that moment, you think, oh, people have just flown away with him and all that. Yes, he did that in the beginning and they crashed back to Earth because Zod was just relentless. I mean, Superman was begging, he was pleading. Heck, I think he would have even cried if he could at this point.
Don't do this! Stop!
But Zod was just set in his ways. So what did he do? He just did the only thing that he possibly think at that moment. And now look at his reaction. This is the look of someone who can't believe that this is happening. He's horrified at the prospect that he just ended another person's life. Even if this person is the baddest, most awful person in the entire universe, he just ended someone's life, and someone who was his people, the only two survivors now on Earth. Well, we know Supergirl is out there, but right now, this is all he knows and this is what he has done. This is the first time, mind you, that he has worn the Superman costume. The first time he's actually had to fight people of his own caliber and power, level, and had to act in this way that he never thought he would act. Now look at his reactions and look at Christopher Reeve's reactions. And people say, oh, my Henry Cavill Superman, no, my Superman. Superman doesn't kill. It just tells me you haven't watched the Christopher Reeve Superman. But it's not even only that. Those who say that he's not my Superman, Superman doesn't kill, always references Christopher Reeve's Superman as the best Superman there is. But then they forget that in Superman 2, he just killed Zod in cold blood. So alas, what I wanted to say is that before you judge, before you troll on Twitter, wherever, about how Henry Cavill is not your Superman based on Superman doesn't kill, and then proceed to, compare him to Christopher Reeves, just remember these two moments as well. And you can also check, different comics too. It will tell you a lot about Superman. Yeah, Superman is good, he's kind, he's all that. But for you to say that he doesn't kill, even Batman, that no-kill rule, he has broken it a number of times in the comics. And even in the previous movies, even in the Batman as well. Even if it is indirectly, but I don't want to get into that. That will be separate videos. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of this analysis that I've done. If you enjoyed the video, if you didn't, just leave a like. Still leave a like, please. And please subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so not to miss any other video. As always, Nedis AGA. See you guys in the next one.